points so far in this series. It is going to be Hardpoint on retreat. Matt, if you're talking about Team eLevate, if you're going to come back and push this game to at least a game 5, who has got to go nuts for you?
You're going to have Saints go big, but I think Octane, really, he's going to have to slow down some of the ARs on the Denial side, and it's going to be a tough task because you got Slasher and Temp, two very talented players.
All right, well, here we go. Early things going to be Slasher kind of bringing up the rear, trying to force this around, see if he can mess with the spawns a bit and get some shots into the back of these players. Not able to do it. Going to switch over to Temp. Temp is 3-0. He's racking up some points. They're up 10-0 early. See some shots there coming in from second story. Able to zip off the head of Temp. Nice shots. Or sorry, well, he didn't shoot himself. Off of TJ, right. Man. Yeah, Temp, take it out, Temp.
Yeah, no, that's not possible.
Curving those bullets right back around.
He must feel so good when he gets to pull out the bow on some of these maps. You know, running in the ASM1 now.
I miss you so much.
With Hoog, now he gets the bow on this one. And he was one of the most talented players playing with eLevate. Using the AR, he put up some insane KDs, back-to-back events. I mean, Season 3, some of his stats from that whole league was just unreal.
Well, here we go. Going to be rotating over to one of the money hills. You see Temp continue his streak. Now this player pushing back steps might be the first one able to disrupt. You know, I talked to TP a lot about this particular hard point. If they've got a nice setup and you're trying to break it, what do you have to do? What's the key?
You want to pinch on hard
point
in general.
You have to get out of control. He said you have to get that top control or it's too difficult. It's just going to end up being traded.
It's obviously easier to just come from up top instead of jumping over the pool wall. You're not going to last very long jumping over the pool wall.
Hey guys, I'm here.
We see so many teams, they just don't play, I don't want to say they don't play hardpoint correct, but they don't break hills correctly. Breaking hills, you want to pinch. Sometimes, speaking of Clay outside, some of their hardpoint games, they started to flood a little bit too much, and that's when the other team starts to rack up kills, rack up points, and then you start to see these huge blowouts.
Well, Octane started, I think, 1-3. He was really slow start. You talked about the fact he had to have a big game. He's 8-4 now on a 2 streak, starting to get rolling, and they're going to need that. Nades coming from full wall. He's able to dip and dodge, stay alive, milk the rest of this time here. You'll see the rest of his team start to branch out.
Look at the mini-map. Denial set up perfectly for that lobby hill. They even have a player all the way at the bottom of your mini-map on the right-hand side.
Yeah, look at the spawn.
They will lock that down, and they're going to get that cave spawn, which is crucial on this map.
And that spawn was Slasher coming in with the bow, trying to get shots to the bipolar rocks. Not able to clean that up. So far, a couple minutes into this game, pretty back and forth. 46-42 advantage right now for the side of eLevate. If you are just tuning in, Denial up 3-0, looking to commence the sweep here. Let's see if they're able to hold on.
This is a hard hill to hold on, but they're able to do it if they keep getting that back rock spawn. Let's see if they start to spawn out. You're going to see they go all the way to the right-hand side of the map. They were able to hold those cave spawns early, but now you see eLevate start the flood, gonna get control of the hill, but only 15 seconds left on it. Denial able to just wipe away all the time that eLevate got on the previous one, take the lead back.
And Hoog, 4 captures. He's 9-10. He's been a monster in hardpoint. I fully expect he's gonna end up positive 10, positive 15.
This is how his games go. He never is really going off, and then all of a sudden you start to see, 2 kills,
his gameplay
3 kills.
Like his movement, he's got this flow to it. He kind of gets a flow to the game. He starts to get rolling and just goes with it. Here's the 3 streak, starting to string.
He's not a player where you see him go on, a 7 streak, 8 streak. It's just a bunch of 4s, a bunch of 3s, and he just progressively throughout the game. You don't even realize it's happening. Next thing you know, you look, he's got 40 kills.
It's been impressive to watch. Temp, the man streaker right now. He was 14-8 before the nade came in to take him out. Classic up, last man left trying to hold this. That's going to be TJ getting a 2-piece, trying to push him out. Hook tries to answer back, but ends up being a 3-piece from TJ. Let's switch over to him, make it 4, not able to get another. This hardpoint, a lot of times, I feel like early in Advanced Warfare, teams are able to lock it down a little bit better with some superior bow play, but it's almost become like the original hardpoint. It's so scrappy, so back and forth, so contested.
You see a ton of stuns now, a ton of double Semtex setup, so it's a lot harder to take that 4th hill. Now you're going to see it go up top. It's going to be Slack set up in the hill early. It's going to be those kills around the outside by pool wall here in lobby. Going to be crucial for eLevate to get.
Well, you saw one come in from pool. Slasher able to get some long-range shots there. It's going to try to open things up here a bit, and here comes the swarm. Can they get in? No, it's Octane with the 2-piece. He's able to shut down the push, and they're trying to bring it back. eLevate soaking up all the time thus far. 40 seconds left on it. One player back pool wall. I saw one push into the lobby. Shots able to tag him up. That's back-to-back assists. Saints able to clean up both. He's going to take it vertical, try to get up top. He's shooting his teammate a bit. I think he weakened him up there. There's another assist. How many assists can Octane get?
It's actually unbelievable that this game is this close. Saints just got over the 10 kill mark here on the 5th hill. Slack still sitting at 9. And just Octane and TJ going big here early, and they're still in it. I mean, usually when you see 2 players struggling like that at the start and the other team, they don't really have Nope. 14 and 14 out of Classic, 16, 14 out of 10. He's positive. Slasher's positive as well. Hook sitting at -2. Nobody really underperforming too much there.
Mismantle, and that's going to get him caught there, unfortunately. A couple down. Now they're getting set up here. Second half, top middle is going to be where the party is at. Let's switch it over to TJ. He's got 5 captures for his squad, 22 and 17 on a 2-streak. Can he make it 3? Shot just a little bit off. That's going to be Hook there to clean it up. Octane able to back him up.
But like I was saying, you know, with the scores up, Denial, you would expect this to be a blowout with the scores from eLevate in the first half. You know, Slack and Saints can pick things up here. The second rotation of Hills, you think eLevate can come back, take this game?
Well, yeah, you've got a pretty balanced effort. Like when you look down at the side of Denial, everyone kind of in that 15 to 18 range for the most part. Slasher obviously pushing it a little bit there because he's going to be their main Val. But on the other side, it's really a two-man party. You got TJ and Octane going off, and like you said, Saints and Slack just lagging behind. If they can get a more balanced effort here, I think they're really going to start to pull back in this one.
Saints and Slack have had very good events, so you expect them to pick it up here shortly. It's going to go over to the Turtle Statue Hill here shortly. Saints picking up one. Hook, though, flying in. Denial converging on this hill. The only one over there for eLevate's going to be TJ all the way in the back steps. He's going to be able to pick up Slash. That's a big kill. Going to allow Slack to come through that mid-cut. See if he can cause some chaos.
Well, he's got one high. You have to get control of that top attic. There's one more player going to be soaring in. That's going to be Saints up top, but he's going to be picked off from behind. Covering back Turtle is going to be Hook. He's set up, getting a little aggressive, pushing out, get some shots in, able to figure it out. And that, you know, that's what's so amazing about him. You see the difference between really good, like, kind of 1v1 battle players and others is just how well he deals with the vertical element. Like, someone goes vertical on him, you see some people searching. They can't find him. He could be anywhere. Hook makes it look so easy, so natural. It's impressive every time I see it.
Just targeting. It's being able to just navigate in the air with the movement. He'd be an excellent
fighter pilot.
Probably would be, actually. I don't think he's of age to fly a plane
yet. Old enough to fly an F-15.
No. But
no, sir, I'm actually 15 years old.
Yes, going to go over towards that lobby hill. Denial extending their lead. eLevate going to get set up. Going to have to get those back cave spawns. They're going to hold this one for any significant amount of time.
And Octane going to get pushed. They're going to swarm from that pool wall side, try to flip the spawns. The player coming from the furthest out is going to be Temp. He's going to get caught. They're starting to pick up some points. As eLevate, they're down 30. The pre-fire not working, but he has a teammate to cover it. That is Saints. They've just got to hold on here. Can they do it? Sock picked up one. Second flies in. Teammate is there to cover it yet again. Everyone getting in on the action right now from eLevate, and that is what they need. You can see Saints and Slack starting to pick it up a bit. Slack now on a 4-streak, Matt. They're all getting involved in the action here in this hard point. And look at the score. They're only down 10. This is all they need.
Exactly. They rotated early, and they've just been crushing. And Denial is just flooding the hard point. Slacked on a 7-streak, coming up big there, just locking it down. And eLevate within 1 point here, making a massive comeback against Denial. Players flooding into the hill for both teams. Denial able to get control of it for a second. Now it's back to eLevate. Crazy hill congestion going on here in lobby. And it's going to be eLevate taking the lead here by 2 points, Maven, going into the fourth hill.
Unbelievable. You said it. Slack's been playing great all weekend. At some point, he's going to pick it up, and that's exactly what you needed from him. Started to go off. He's also leading his team in captures with 10. He's able to break this hard point, get a second. If he gets a third, this would be wild. Not able to get it, but still 2 to break the hill. Tie game, 90 seconds left. This one absolutely going to be coming down to the final hard point. Matt, what's your gut telling you here?
You know, eLevate's come alive here in the last 2 hills, Maven. See if Denial can regain some composure. They just started to flood these hard points from one side, which we were telling you, it's not what you want to do, and eLevate's taking full advantage of it, winning all their gunfights. Saints and Slack both coming alive. TJ obviously putting up big numbers, as well as Octane. Everyone from eLevate is clicking right now.
This is amazing. They're looking to be poised to push it to a 5th map. Right now, 10 seconds left before we're going to rotate to the final hard point, but can Denial pull off a miracle and pull the 4-0 sweep?
They have control of the next hill.
Spawns. Yep, you'll see they're going to be set up down here. First man.
Oh, and they're spawning on top of it too. They spawn.
It's perfect.
Yeah, inside. They're going to get control of the hill early. Let's see how they elect to play this. They just need to win these gunfights at the bottom of lobby, and it's going to force all the players of eLevate to wrap around the back, and they're going to get those back spawns. Denial has to know they're coming from this way. Hook in the hill by himself. It's going to get contested. Classic pushing up as well, and Denial going to take the lead here. Maven, 27 seconds left.
This is unbelievable. Temp stunned up, trying to pre-fire the back steps, gets one, can't get a second. Teammates there to clean it up, but all of a sudden it's just Hook by himself. They have a 2-point advantage. He's got to contest, gets in, finds one. One to his right. He plays so well vertically, but not able to get it. That's going to be Saints and Octane picking up the kills. They've got a 5-point lead, 10 seconds left, and this should be it. They can hold it there. Saints coming up massive, and there is the win they needed.
eLevate, man.
Finally on the board.
Coming up huge there.
Let's go.
Octane and TJ, though, the first half of that game, those guys don't put up those insane numbers. This one is over.
Yeah, I mean,
Those guys.
Saints and Slack were non-factors until, what, the fourth to final hard point, I guess.
It bid those two players, Slack and Saints, enough time to heat up. Saints, comes all the way back, finishes only -2. Slack doing a nice job putting pressure on the hill, 29 and 34, 13 caps. Denial, they had the lead most of the game. They just started to get a little bit reckless with it.
That was phenomenal stuff, a pleasure to watch. Now that's what you want to see. You got a smile on Octane's face. Rehydrate, bud. You got a long series left to go. Like I said, the last time Mr. X and I casted a losers bracket final in season 3, Epsilon up 3-0 on FaZe. FaZe brought it the whole way back to game 7 and won the series. Can eLevate do it?
The next game we have coming up, it's going to be a Game 5 S&D Detroit, a map that we saw eLevate absolutely dominate against Denali yesterday. It was a 6-1 victory for eLevate. So see if they can repeat the magic they had yesterday.
It's not over yet. Quick commercial break, and we'll be back with game number 5.